Are we on? We are on. Good morning and welcome to the June 19th meeting of the Volusia County Council. At this point, we have public participation. Those of you who have filled out a card, we will speak until 10 o'clock, and we also have a public participation portion after, at the end of the meeting or before the meeting is adjourned. And thank you for being here. Please, as I call your name, come forward, state your name and address, and tell us what's on your mind. And the first speaker is Donna Sue Saunders. I think that Donna Summers. Well, she can sing, though. I didn't know that.
Good morning. Donna Sue Sanders, 1279 South State Road, 415, New Smyrna Beach. Good morning, Chairman Kelly and members of the council. Thank you so much for what you do for our community. This is a tough time, I know, for y'all. And I just want you to know I, for one, appreciate all that you all have to do as it continues to become more and more difficult. There was a letter that you all received from the union yesterday regarding public protection. And as most of you know, I think everybody but maybe Chairman Lowry, I'm married to Terry Sanders, whose name was repeatedly mentioned in that and talking about public protection and what's been going on. Well, I've been living that world for the last several years, listening to the challenges of public protection. It's a very large animal. And it's a lot, it takes a big team to run it. And regarding the medical examiner's office, the media hasn't reported the other side to that, and I just want to make sure it is out there that they have been working on fixing the problems in the medical examiner's office for some time. Since last year, they did increase staffing, they increased the funding. There's a body cooler due to come in anytime. It's supposed to be sometime in June that's coming in. And the contract with Seminole County just turned out to be a really large thing to take on, and it was overwhelming to them. So, as you also know, Dr. Herman, the medical examiner, you know, that was hers to run, and as I know that staff would push for some things to be done, she always said, "I've got it, I've got this handled," and so they had to kind of tread carefully around to make sure that things were starting to get in place without really stepping on her toes, because it's a unique department for the county. So those issues are being addressed, have been addressed. Things are changing over there, and I don't want people to think that people like my husband, who ultimately was in charge of that, was not doing anything about that. And I hope the media will cover that has been the case. And with regards to things like the fire, the same thing. He relies on the fire chief to come to him and say, you know, we need to increase the staffing. There may be the 4-count firefighter in some municipalities. Some cities are larger, but I don't know. Is their load as heavy as what it is here in Volusia County? Are we comparing apples to apples? As it relates to evac, same thing with staffing. That is a tough one. They are constantly looking for new people to apply for as EMTs and paramedics. Many go to our hospitals. It's a little bit, you know, easier way to serve in that capacity than it is on the ambulance service. So there are two sides to all of this stuff, and I just want you to know that my husband has been working hard. He was not in favor of me coming to speak today, but I have to, after 36 years, we celebrate next year, I have to stand up here and make sure his integrity is not being tarnished. And I know the union is not happy with him, but he's one of the guys that has to do the hard job of doing an awful lot of firings also. So I think that comes into play quite a bit. So thank you for your time.
Thank you, Dr. Richard Byron.